Hello and welcome to an additional piece of video from my Space Invaders tutorial / info about how to make an animated Space Invader in Fallout 4. I was happy with it and I thought I was done, and fortunately I'd made a save just before I'd moved it up there. And I actually went to a different website to look for other pixel art that I could do, Mario and so on. And I noticed that the 2 frames of animation within the Space Invader have the feet moving. And look at that. That's the actual animation of the Space Invader. The upper arms are longer, the feet move. It's currently daylight. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go make it dark. I'm going to get rid of all the dead pixels that we don't need, dead pixels in quote, because there's no point in them being there. And I might change the color again. And I just want to discuss a couple of little tweaks that you can do, tips. If you haven't seen the previous video where I built this, please do. The link will be in the description. That will be Fallout tutorials number 8, this being number 9. Alright, join me in a moment when I'm just going to clear off the pixels and it'll be dark. Wait for it. Okay, it's now night. I had to build a little chair and have a little seat. Then a storm came through, then the place got attacked. But here is the Space Invader with the new movement, and I think it looks great. There's a new pixel here, and it's in the animation. It is. I thought the antenna moved as well, which obviously I could do, but I want it to be authentic. I don't know why. And I also wanted to discuss a couple of little tips. Firstly, I bodged it. I didn't do the wiring properly. Look at this bodge at the back here, and here. It's not too bad on that side. You do this in programming, you do it in real electronics. I could have had all of the wiring come out neatly from the source of the logic gate, which if you look at the previous video, you'll see I had really nice wiring. I was just looking at the way the lighting worked then. I've left his eyes solid because I didn't want to see through him, but I might remove that. Here's a tip: if you're trying to work out when you're looking at the back, you sometimes like, which pixel do I want to change here, which one do I want to wire up and leave blank. So you're in your build mode and you're looking for it. Let's get rid of that. And you can't quite see it, it's hard to see. Just pick one at the front and press Y, or in the case of the PlayStation 4 triangle, and then go around and you've already got the one you want. So there's a little tip. Now I've selected this one and I could hook it up to whatever I'm hooking it up to. Let's get rid of that wire. The pixels are in power miscellaneous. They're called light boxes, and you will need to hook up a computer to them if you want to change the color, which I can show. But they snap, which is really nice. And I'll show you how easy it would be now I've got the animation. Say I wanted to put a pixel here, I'll do that. I come around the other side and I just attach it to one that's already animating, that one there, and that box will now flash with those. Now, as you can see, it's white by default when you put one in. They're white. To change that, you go to your terminal, doesn't have to be this one, and you go to Lightbox Control and you set the color there. And since they're all connected to that one circuit, actually, let's go back and randomize them. That might be interesting. You've got to wait for it to do it. Don't back out at this point. Wait for it to actually do that part, and it may take a while depending on how many boxes you've got. Now it looks like that. Yeah, but you can sort of see the variance in color, so you could definitely do a Mario or any sort of pixel art really within reason. The reason he's saying won't work with that power, if you haven't seen my previous video, this terminal turns itself off and on because I've got it hooked up to the off and on section. I'll make it blue. Their idea of blue and colors are a little washed out. This won't be like dark blue or reflex blue. Okay, that should set the brightness. Are you going to do it? Okay, there we go. Like I say, it does take a few seconds. Should all be one color again now. It's more greeny or cyany to me, but maybe I'll turn that off. Oh, I was wondering what he's got a cyst on the side of his arm. Oh, not that. That one there. Get rid of that and that. and that, because I was just showing you. And there are little ones, and they're this big. So let's compare them. I assume they're a quarter. They do not snap though to the big ones, which is interesting. But yeah, they work exactly the same. They're wired exactly the same. And I'm assuming they're the same size. No, they're a little smaller. But yeah, if you wanted more detail, you could put 4 of them in. And like I say, the backs of them, they're just mini versions. Exactly the same colouring, exactly the same technique of doing it. So, this is the follow-up vid to my Space Invader. I'm now about to take it all apart. Because what I'd like to do is do the whole back screen there. The movie screen. And I was thinking of using actual objects, actual structure objects, to maybe make a level out of Donkey Kong and have Mario as this, using the smaller pixel elements. Something like that. I mean, it's just something I've got in the back of my mind. That might be today's game. And if it is, I will upload a vid. So look out for that soon. Thanks for watching, everyone. I hope it's been useful. And look out for a vid and blah, blah, blah. Bye now.